Let's update the Windows title bar with the file name of whatever is loaded. Let's look through the document window. Let's go up here. Let's look through the document window class and see if there's anything we can do to populate that information. Let's see, D for document window. Document window. All right, is there anything in here about setting the title bar text? Because that's really what we want to do. All right, so title bar height. All right, nothing here. Let's see. Is there anything inherited from these guys? Set. We're looking for like some sort of like title bar or something. Nothing here. Store window. Top level window. Maybe that's got something. Let's close this guy down. Set using native title bar. Okay, no. There's a lot of title bar stuff, so maybe there's something here. Let's just look for it. All right, let's look for a title bar. Maybe that's got something. Set title bar height. Centered title bar buttons. Title bar height. No. Nothing here. All right, we're almost at the end. All right, that was the end. Okay. All right, is there anything? Oh, what is this? Returns the heavyweight window that contains this component. Let's look at this. If this component is on the desktop, this will contain the window object is using. Okay. All right, let's look at that. What is a component peer? This is a real operating system. Okay, that's interesting. Okay, so maybe there's something in here that has to do with the title bar. Let's see. Title. Window has title bar. Set title. Oh, look at that. Changes the title of the window. Okay, awesome. So we found this from the getPeer function. Okay, so we can totally do that. All right, we can use getPeer and then call set title. Let's do that. All right, so we'll do this where we load our file. Scroll down all the way down to that load tree thing. And let's stick that here. We can do if auto peer equals getPeer. If we have this, peer set title, and we can f dot get file name without extension. All right, let's try it out. All right, it's not showing anything here. Let's try loading something. Okay, so it did it there. It changed this to default. And this one changed it to test. Okay, cool. All right, so it works when we use the load button, or probably the new button, but it doesn't work when this thing is not on screen yet. So we need to do this after the peer is on screen, and that happens here. This is what actually makes it become visible. And that's, so we need to set the title after this point. Let's do a bit of refactoring of these peer-based calls. Let's move over to our utilities file. And we're gonna start here with an update window title function. So void update window title, file F, component C. Just declare something like that. So we're just gonna use a free function that takes a component that we can get the peer of. Let's implement that now. We'll just do the same thing that we did in that the little chunk we did right after the reset function. We'll just do void update window title, file F, component C. We'll just do if auto peer equals get c.getPeer. Then we can do peer set title f.get file name without extension. All right, now that we have this free function, let's revise what we were doing here. So now let's get rid of this. What we want to do is if auto top equals get top level component, then we can do update window title F and top. And let's go to main and update our window title after our main window is visible by pulling the current file from our settings. We'll just do this right here in between the set visible and the start timer. Let's nest it like that. So we will do auto settings file equals get settings file. Settings equals load tree from disk settings file. If settings.is valid. And then we're going to look for that current file property. We can just actually put that here. And settings.has property. Current file. Now we can do file, current file, and initialize it with that settings. Settings, current file, toString. I feel like I wrote this earlier somewhere, and I'm not quite sure. Not quite sure where. We've done this code a bunch of times now, so we should really refactor it into its own thing because we keep reusing it so much. Let's see, JSR. Let's make sure this file exists. Current file.exists as file. And now let's call that update window title function. Current file. And this is the component that we're checking for. All right, let's try it out. This should say the window title as soon as it appears. Oh, look at that test. All right, let's switch it out. Make it default. All right, close that. Now rerun it. It should say default at the top. Okay, cool. All right, that's excellent. So that means we can check off show the task list's file name in the title bar. Boom. That one was easy.